Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back for yet another top MLM fails video, and most of the clips that we're gonna watch today are from a top arbonne rep. Her name is Debbie Neal, and also we have Sarah from Monat, and I have another few posts that I want to read. I only discovered this person, Debbie Neal, recently, and apparently she's got a whole podcast, and she is very extra, as I like to say. You'll see for yourself if you have not come across her content before, but I feel like this is gonna be an interesting episode of MLM fails. And before we get into it, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way to support my channel if you would like. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate you guys, and let's just get straight into this because I'm really excited. We're gonna start with Debbie's clips, and these are clips that she posts on her Instagram, and they're from her podcast.
This industry is not only thriving, but the network marketing industry is here to stay. So don't let the opinions of others or the fear of others let you believe anything different. Don't allow someone who didn't succeed to get inside of your head. Be very mindful who you follow and the content that you consume. Understand this powerful business model. It's empowering. It's effort-based. I've been building my network marketing business for 18 years. Has it always been easy? No. Has its challenges? Yes. Has there been times that I've dropped to my knees? Yes. But I love it. I believe in the power and the future of network marketing.
All right. Oh my God, that was a lot. So she joined network marketing 18 years ago. If you're not a regular anti-MLM content watcher, you might not know that one of the very few ways that you can be successful in a network marketing company is if you either join early on at its early stages where you can recruit a bunch of people and you're one of the top reps in the company, in the whole company, or if you already have a big following on social media, which you can then recruit into your downline. There are another few ways that you might get some success, but these two ways are usually how people get to the top in an MLM. For the majority of people, for 99% of people, according to the Federal Trade Commission, which I'm gonna leave all the links down below in the description box, income disclosure statements from Arbonne that you can take a look at, and the income disclosure statement that Arbonne puts out themselves, the company, shows that the majority of people in Arbonne are not profiting. But Debbie here, of course, is trying to say, don't listen to those 99% of people that are not successful. They just didn't work hard enough. They're not successful, and you shouldn't listen to them. Like, come on. That is just a lousy, very lame, in my opinion, excuse as to why the income disclosure statements are so bad in MLMs. And it's not just Arbonne, it's all MLMs. The business model is the problem, and only the top 1% or less at the top are those who make all the money. Also, she said, don't let the opinions or the fear of others create your wrong perception of network marketing. But like, it's not your opinion. Yeah, you're watching my video right now, but this is me sharing my opinion on MLM, on Debbie, and whatever. However, the things that I say, like 99% of people across all multi-level marketing companies are not making any profit, is backed up by the FTC. And I leave all of my sources down below in the description box. Again, you can take a look at it. You can read further. It's not just people's opinions or experiences of those who were successful or were not successful in MLM. It's facts, statistics, and data, including Arbonne's own income disclosure statement, that prove that the majority of people are not making any profit. So how do you explain, Debbie, those that are still trying to work their Arbonne business but are not making any profit? They're not getting anywhere. They're not ranking up. How do you explain them? Because like, they didn't give up. They're still working hard, but obviously they're doing something wrong, aren't they? No, spoiler alert, they're not doing anything wrong. It's the business model that's the issue. You just can't be successful in an MLM if you don't have a big following on social media or if you did not join early enough. So Arbonne is obviously oversaturated at this point, and I feel like I'm rambling way too much, but again, I'll link the income disclosure statement from Arbonne down below where you can take a look at it, and you'll see that the majority of people are not making any profit. So Debbie here is trying to motivate her downline very hard, but it's facts and data. It's not just people's opinions. Also, there are plenty, well, like Julie, Joe, and Erin, the more popular anti-MLM creators on YouTube and TikTok, they were successful in an MLM. Both of them were successful in an MLM. It's not just people that were not successful that are talking shit about MLM. It's everyone who knows the facts and who knows the truth. But I digress. Let's move on to the second clip from Debbie.
So desire provides that initial spark of inspiration. Like I want to start a new business. I want to elevate my life. I want to make more money. I want to get in shape. I want to take my business to the next level. But then it's discipline that sustains our efforts and propels us forward when obstacles arise, and they will. And if we think they won't, I'm saying this with so much love, you're delusional. Absolutely delusional. And so what happens is too often we see an obstacle. Oh my gosh, there's a sign. Maybe it's not meant to be. This is God or the universe telling me that I should stay where I am, stay in my comfort zone. No, it's a sign to lean in, to overcome, to push and grow to the next level. When used together, desire and discipline are capable of overcoming even the biggest challenges.
That's such a gaslighting, shitty thing to do, in my opinion. Telling people, oh, I tell you this with so much love, but you're delusional. A lot of things trigger me that these MLM top leaders say, but one of the things that triggers me the most is probably, well, victim blaming, but also when they're being mean to their downline. It's like you're talking to a bunch of grown-up adults who are supposed to be their own business owners, which, by the way, if you join an MLM company, you're an independent contractor, you're a 1099, so you're not your own boss. It's not your own business. You're just a contractor for Arbonne. So first of all, you're not starting a business. It's not your own business. You can be terminated. The MLM could shut down its MLM model, and then you're screwed. Which we've seen happen with a few MLMs in the past. Well, this year actually. I kind of feel sad for people who are watching her stuff on regular basis if she's talking to them in this way. Which, by the way, let me know down below if you want us to take a look at a full podcast from Debbie. Maybe we could do that. I'm not sure if I'd be ready for that, but like if we do it together, I guess we could survive. There's 2 more clips from Debbie.
And here's the thing about belief. We operate at our belief level. We speak at our belief level. We ask at our belief level. We set goals at our belief level. We take action at our belief level. And that is why belief is so important. This is why breaking the limiting beliefs in our mind is so important. This is why most people don't level up and they don't become who they're meant to be in the world. They see the odds. They focus on the chances. They believe the masses. And when we break those limiting beliefs, we open up ourselves to the possibilities of what we have the power to create.
Okay, but when it comes to an MLM, you don't have the power to create anything. If you did not join early, and if you don't have a huge social media following, which you can recruit into your MLM team, you don't have the power to create anything. You're just joining an oversaturated, Arbonne in this case, MLM company where the majority of people are not making any profit. Don't believe the masses. If there's literally data and statistics out there, which there is for Arbonne and MLMs in general, which proves that the majority of people cannot make any profit in an MLM. They're not profiting in MLMs. You should absolutely listen and pay attention to those masses, to those data and statistics that show you that the majority of people are just not successful. And it has nothing to do with their beliefs. It's just the business model. The business model is a problem. So
what decision right now in your life are you sitting on? Is it moving your business forward? Is it buying a house? Is it proposing to that person? Is it asking that person out? Is it starting a business? Is it going all in on your business? Is it booking that trip? Know what you want. Know what you want. Take steps. Take charge of your life. Make powerful decisions. And then when you make them, stand in them. Because leveling up requires you to grow your decision-making skills. Leaders are not wishy-washy. They're clear. And here's a quote that I want to leave you with, okay? Always go with the choice that scares you the most, because that is the one that will help you grow.
I don't agree with that because like some choices can scare us for different reasons. So like sometimes you can have a choice to do something and maybe it could have like really bad, potentially like really bad results for you. Sometimes we are scared because there are red flags and it's our intuition telling us no, don't do that. I'm getting really strong condescending and rude vibes from her. I don't know if that's just me. Let me know down below if you got the same impressions from Debbie, but I'm not liking her vibes at all. Oh, one thing that I forgot to say about Debbie. So Debbie has been in MLM for super long and she's got a young daughter. I think she's in her early 20s or maybe mid 20s. I'm not sure. Her name is Brooke. And of course, like Brooke grew up as a child surrounded with MLMs or arbonne in this case. So clearly, obviously, we know that sadly this happens. Like kids that grow up while their parents are in MLMs usually grow up to become part of MLMs as well. And that's exactly what happens with Brooke. But Brooke is doing well because obviously her mother is one of the top reps in arbonne. So it was easier for Brooke to get a team below her, in my opinion. But this is one screenshot that I took from her Instagram profile. So this is her speaking on the stage. And Brooke says, when arbonne first came into my life, I was 6 years old. This was 17 years ago when my mom, Debbie Neal, started her business to create flexibility in terms of income and time for our family. I have always used and loved the products. We have traveled the world as a family on incentive trips, and most impactful, I've been surrounded by the encouraging community, completely shaping my personal mindset from such a young age. So to me, it's a little bit twisted that she was, in my opinion, brainwashed from a very young age into this cult of arbonne. It's kind of cultish, in my opinion. Again, I don't know. Let me know down below if you disagree. She has grown up thinking that this is amazing. This shaped her personal mindset to be an entrepreneur or whatever. But in all reality, like you're just an independent contractor for an MLM company. And the majority of people in your downline, in your team, are working hard, but they're not making any profit. But you are benefiting from your downline's hard work. So you're kind of scamming people out of money, in my opinion, again. So it's really weird to see her say like, oh, my personal mindset was shaped from a young age. Like, yeah, to become a scammer, my opinion. Again, let me know down below what you think about that. But anyway, let's read the rest. Through watching my mom, I've learned about hard work, leadership, and serving others. She didn't just tell me about these things, she lived them through example. Growing up, I knew success in this company was possible and something I desired. I assumed I'd start much later in life though, until it came into my heart as I was praying. I was 19 and just finished my freshman year of college. I started to realize more and more each day how unique my parents' lifestyle and fulfillment was as I spent more and more time getting a glimpse of the real world. Did I really want to save flexibility, happiness, travel, work-life balance, etc. for so much further down in life? What if I partnered with arbonne now and worked hard for 3 years to create more choices for myself post-graduation? I knew at the very least this would be an incredible opportunity to learn skills that would serve me in any career while earning income without physically clocking in anywhere, so I could prioritize school and my social life as I wanted to, while also being able to spend money as I wanted to. I started that day and haven't looked back since. It has been a journey of self-discovery and growth, and with that comes tons of discomfort, but it has been worth every single bit of it. I'm so grateful for this company and the people who are a part of it alongside me. I know our story is still just getting started. Girl, no, it's not. Your mom has literally been on top of arbonne for like 18 years. Her mom was successful, she got in, and obviously, in my opinion, her mom probably helped her get a bunch of people in her downline. I guess that's another life hack of how to be successful in an MLM, is if your parents are on top of the company. But anyways, let's move to Sarah from Monat. And you probably know Sarah. Sarah is one of top reps in Monat. So let's see what she's gonna talk about today.
Hey guys, okay, so I have a good amount of new followers here, new friends on social media. I've been chatting with a few of you and I'm honestly surprised how many of you have no idea what it is I do, because I feel like I'm literally talking about it all the time on here. It's like the main thing that I do on here, but still so many people are like, I have no idea what you do. And I think that's great because, I mean,
maybe because you don't really share the name of the company. Also, I just remember Brooke from Arbonne, the daughter, Debbie's daughter, just said that you don't have to, she doesn't have to physically clock in anywhere, which, by the way, you can do that if you have a fully remote job. Loads of those after the pandemic. I had one for 3 years. I was working 100% remote. I never had to go to the office and I never had to clock in anywhere physically. It was pretty flexible. I could work from anywhere. I had the freedom to travel, to spend half of my time in Croatia, half of my time in Ireland. I had the freedom to do that. And I was getting regular paychecks for my hard work, which does not happen if you join an MLM. You're gonna work for free. You're not gonna get paid for the time you put in working your business. Also, Sarah here has like 100,000 followers at this point on Instagram, so there's that as well.
Means you're here because you found value in other ways aside from just my business, which I think is great. So if you're new here, I'm glad you're here. So for the past 5.5 going on 6 years now, which is so crazy, I have been partnered with the company Monat. It is a luxury beauty company. It's a network marketing company, which I'll explain what that is. But basically what I do is I promote the products. It's mostly hair care. We've got skincare and makeup. Literally the only thing that's touched my hair in the past 5.5 years is Monat. Same with my skin.
Sure, you promote the products on your social media profile. However, you only get paid in Monat and in MLMs in general only if you sell something and if you recruit people into your downline, if you grow your team. So while, yeah, you are promoting, but you're promoting for free. You're not getting paid for promoting Monat on your social media. You're only getting paid if you sell or recruit. So very important thing that she's not gonna mention. I wonder why.
And I'm wearing all the makeup right now. The products are amazing. It's what I'm trying to say here. And I also promote the business opportunity. So you can get started. You can do exactly what I do. I help other people get started, and then I mentor people in their business and I help them build their businesses. So this is not what I saw myself doing.
If you help people build their businesses, I bet her downline is giant. I bet she's got thousands of people in her downline. I would really love to know how many people in your downline do you have and how many of those people are actually profiting in Monat? Like how many of those people are earning a significant income which makes Monat their full-time gig? That would be interesting to know. But of course, she's not gonna share any of that because the majority of people in her downline are not making any profit.
With my life, I have a college degree. I was a personal trainer and I was a server only because I had to be to pay my bills. I was working 6 or 7 days a week. I could still barely pay my bills. If I wasn't working doubles at the restaurant, I was personal training in the morning, serving at night, or vice versa. No time to myself. Completely broke. So when this business opportunity came to me, I said no a couple of times. I was like, no, that's not for me. That's not for people who went to college. Like I just had the worst idea about it, which is so silly to me. But I got so fed up with what my life looked like and where it was going, and I saw no end in sight. So I decided to take the leap, and here's what happened.
Just pieced out, I guess, from my last ever shift as a server in May 16, 2018. Within 2.5 months, I quit my serving job. Lol, I'm cringing though. Within a year, I earned our motor club, which is where they pay us extra commission to go towards a white Cadillac. This is when I also quit my personal training job and went all in on my business full time. I had no prior experience in social media or sales. Within 2 years, I hit the top tier of our ranks and also got pregnant. Lol. I love the lols. I was so grateful to not have to go to a physical job in this season. I was so sick that first trimester. So obviously we're targeting moms. Within 3 years, I brought Dalton home from his 9 to 5 so we could be together more as a family and travel and do whatever we wanted to do. And that doesn't happen for most of the people in MLMs, but okay. Because of the work from Wi-Fi lifestyle we decided to be nomads for a season and lived in this fifth wheel. It was cool till I got pregnant again. Haha. Where's the lol there? And this says POV, you spent your Tuesday at the beach with your babies and then met up with the girls to make money and talk about your goals. This second part sounds terrible, but okay. This is our reality now because I took a chance on this business and really took it seriously.
Okay, so now that I've painted a little bit of a picture of what this business has done for me, the whole reason that I wanted to show you guys that is not to brag by any means. I just know that a lot of people tell me that they're too busy for something like this. And here's what I know. I know that people make time for the things that they think are worth their time. So it's not that anyone is too busy for this, it's that people don't understand what this opportunity can truly do and the amount of money you can make. And it's not about the money, it's about what the money can do.
99% of the people don't make any profit in MLMs. It's not because they are not trying hard enough. It's not because they don't have enough belief. It's not any of that. The business model is set up so that the majority of people are gonna fail. I'm gonna link the Monat income disclosure statement down below in the description box as well. You can take a look at it and you're gonna see that the majority of people are not profiting. And it has nothing to do with the work or efforts that they put in. It's just that the business model is made so that the majority of people are not gonna profit. Only top 1% or less at the top make all the money, and the founders.
Okay, so that's why I wanted to show that this is a real opportunity. Real money is being made. Real lives are being changed. I have multiple women on my team in the 100K club, meaning they've made between 100K and $1 million in their career. And it's growing. It's absolutely growing. And these stories,
Well, if you're gonna say that and make that income claim, but also, like, why don't you tell us how many women exactly are successful?
I'm not unique. I'm not special. These stories happen all the time. I work with so many women who have very similar stories and even better. And it's a very real thing. So that's why I share. And I want people to know that this is worth your time and it can be the vehicle that takes you wherever it is you want to go. So aside from the money, I have gotten community out of this. I have learned some skills that I can use in any business that I ever might start in the future. But for the time being, this is where my focus is. And just so many things that you could never take away from me.
We can now earn 45% commission on our personal sales. At a time when most companies are cutting back and laying off, we just got a compensation increase. Wow. Monat is sinking. Like, girl, you're not fooling anyone. There's truly nothing like this industry, this company, community, and this team. So that's our girl Sarah. Like I said, one of the top leaders in Monat, full of BS in my opinion. But you guys let me know down below what you thought about this and what you think of Debbie, and if you want me to react to a full episode of Debbie's podcast. I think that would be probably very triggering. It'd probably be a lot, but if you guys are interested in seeing that, I can do that in the future. Thank you for watching as always, especially if you made it this far, you're a trooper, and that really helps my channel out a lot. And don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you would like to support me. That's a nice free way to do that. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.